social worker needs to have the knowledge about the work that they are doing. They need to be intelligent. They need to have good analytical skills. They need to have good communication skills, because the essential part of what it is that they do is to form relationships with people. And through the use of that relationship, as well as their knowledge and their powers of analysis, to make people safe or to help them to change things in their lives. But they may also need to take other forms of action which might involve legal proceedings. They may need to remove children from their families. The publicity around areas of social work in the last year have been very difficult for those who are in the profession. And I'm referring, of course, to the Haringey situation and the very critical adverse publicity and the attacks, in many senses of the word attacks, that were made on social workers. The sort of work that I need my social workers to do does require a degree of experience. It's very difficult to drop newly qualified social workers into front-end child protection. We have a running advertisement on our website, so it never closes, and we run them off all the time. The number of appointments that we can make for that is very small. We might possibly make 10 in a year. And many of the people who apply without having any of the qualifications anyway. My experience has been that with proper campaigns, with proper recruitment and with proper support, migrant workers have been enormously successful. I think that bringing in social workers from outside the UK and from outside the EEA has brought in a stability to the workforce and a permanence to the workforce, because I found that when we've recruited from India and from South Africa and to some extent from America, that people have come, they have brought skills and good language, because communication is a key part of social work, so good language skills are absolutely critical for the nuances and for the subtleties. But they're also making a permanent life change, so they become part of our permanent workforce, and they stay in our permanent workforce, and they add to it, and they bring value. I think if people don't contribute information about what the needs in the workforce are, and if we're not able then to recruit from overseas, we're going to be in significant difficulty. Whatever reforms and whatever changes come through the Social Work Task Force recommendations and other initiatives that are operating around the country, they are not going to bite, they are not going to make a difference in the workforce for at least 3 years.